Alright, let's do a review of this week's trades. It's been an interesting week. I'm not too sure what phase I'm in at the moment. It's kind of an annoying phase. It's the phase that things don't work out. I guess it's part of it, but it doesn't make it less annoying. Alright, let's scan for my trades. This is on Wednesday, and I think one of the gains this week is that I'm less stressed with real money. So even though it cost me money to get there, there is some progress, I guess. I don't know. Alright, let's have a look at my trades when they get there. Okay. Alright, so we're setting up the first trade here. I can increase my voice. So this is the font. We have this level over here. Let me change the color to a brighter one. This level over here, which has been broken to the downside, because now it breaks again to the upside, and then it starts rotating. So I'm like, okay, this volume valley is a good place to get in for a long. Okay, so I actually placed my order here. Long to me. Placing my order. Wait, I can't really hear myself. Buy balances, volume notes. I could be wrong here, I could be right. Right, that's usually the case, right? So it broke out on a footprint. And then there's volume, so you want to take the move to the upside. Is the theory here.
Filled.
There's a fill, 2 contracts. And the line of defense from my stop is this volume valley over here, which it just broke to the upside. Nasdaq is slowly rounding upwards. So far, it's not a bad trade. I'm moving my stop to break even because I do not want to lose money, which is the mindset here. Of course, it's easy to say you shouldn't have that mindset, but yeah, I don't think it's weird to have to. This is a 5-minute start. The candle.
News event in 5 minutes.
There's news of 5 minutes, which is export, so it's minor news. News in 5. Looking at oil's going up. Still not a bad trade. It's holding.
Filled.
And you stop me out as a break even. Okay. 0.25. So, yeah. I protect myself here, but yeah, looking back at it, I stopped myself out too early. I don't think it was a bad entry though. Especially when it's still building volume. Alright, let's fast forward a bit. If the button works, so. Hello. Yes, let's go. So this is what the market does eventually. Oh, I try again. I think it misses my order here.
3 seconds.
Oh, there's news coming. That's why I'm probably gonna regret my break-even move, but I really didn't want to lose money, so.
News event in 30 seconds.
Kind of part of it. Alright, my dashboard is wanting it for news here. And there it goes. So there's the trade that I was looking for, right? And the news kind of triggered it, I guess. Many buy imbalances. So, okay. And then it comes back after the... No, not really after the news. Let's see. So I'm still actively looking for a trade. 14. is volume valley. This would still have been my trade. And I think this is pre-marked. Yep, it is. So that's the first trade on the Wednesday. Yes, I don't think this was a bad trade at all. I just broke even, which is annoying because it worked out eventually. Alright, this is later that day. Let's see if I get in somewhere. I think I do make a trade here. Volume now goes up. Okay, this is the same level now. So it had a pullback. It made a new high. It pulled back to the same area. So I place my entry here. Looking back at it, I'm not waiting for a 10-tick confirmation, but it's a slow market. So this looks promising. 4 minutes. Nasdaq is grinding. I changed my Nasdaq graph to a 8-tick one though, because this has some skewed information sometimes. I think my order is too soon here, because I anticipate the level instead of the rotation first. And let here the trade play out, I guess. Here it really went down and up, and then it's different to enter, right? Let's remove one profit target. But the market is so slow. I'm less tense already than I was before, I think. I'm kind of weighted out, which is not bad. But on no rotation, the market hardly moves. But okay, same level. Oh, this is scary. It feels scary. Feels very scary. It rotates up though. I'm in profit so far. I'm looking at it now, thinking about flattening it. But I already flattened a break-even trade before. I don't like to be coming back to price. That's not what you want to see. Let's fast forward this a bit. 1.25, so the trade is actually working in my favor. Bit open in 2.5 minutes. Oh, I now remember what's gonna happen here. Look, the trade is not bad at all. Think about I moved my stop up a tiny bit. Oh, offers. Think about moving it to break. Bro. Okay, so let's not. Okay. Fuck, this is scary shit. This is what I learned here. No, I'm not gonna wait for the oil put next time. Ooh, does it work in my favor? This is scary shit, bro. I should have built out, I guess. 1.75 is not bad. I'm just waiting for hit my target. Fuck, you got to be kidding me, mate. Oh, I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all.
Failed.
Oh my god. I'm not scratching it because I already had this thing going on. And I don't think the recording continues. Next recording is the next day. Okay, so eventually what happened here, it went down and then it went up. Oil went down a tiny bit after the open and then went up. So a better entry would have been here, but the level was so nice. However, I see that the volume valley disappeared as well. Oh, it just did after a minute or so after my my trade closed. But yeah, I was in profit 1.75 points. I think it was about 5 ticks. Yeah. The thing is though, after it went down, it went up. And I'm pretty sure that's what happened. So, yeah, you tell me. I'm not sure what to I didn't wait for the rotation, but the level was strong here, so that was what I was thinking. But the open kind of screwed me over there. Let's play before. This is a different recording. This is not. This is just a regular video. This is a trading session, I think. Next day. Let's see what the variant is.
Filled.
Alright, my heat map is kind of screwed here. It broke out. It starts rotating. Okay, so I'm placing an order here above this range. Oh, I'm actually drawing. Rotations are going up. Strong volume nodes over here. There are bits popping up here. Also above the VWAP. Nasdaq really wants to go. It's protected by the VWAP as well. Let's fast forward a bit. Comes down. Ah, bits are there again.
Filled.
There comes the fill. There's one fill. I changed it to ticks so I can see how many ticks I'm in.
Filled.
Ooh. Still in it, good. Look at the Nasdaq. All of a sudden, it went up and then suddenly, nope. We'll go down. Wow, that drop down the Nasdaq, that's ridiculous. So yeah, you could say the 10 tick here. Let's see, is this is just after the open?
Removed unfilled orders.
Filled.
I'm using my position there by using the key over here, flatten. It's Alt A on my keyboard, and before that I pressed clean and filled, Alt F. This kills the orders that are not being filled, but remains. The bracket remains around the filled orders, so that's kind of cool. My heat map is not set correctly at this moment. I fixed it later this week. This day actually. Everything is the same amount of blue or red, so don't distinguish between a lot of offers and even more offers, so that's annoying. Okay, looking back at the structure, it pulls back into an up arrow, went down, but it also went up. So let's see what the market did afterwards. So it went down to the opening range low. Let's see, I think I took a short. Right, I remember this day. It was building over here and people were talking about trading the range. So that's what I tried to do after that, and then it got screwed. For some reason I didn't really see this building. I'm not sure what happened there. I took this trade beforehand. After it, I expected this to hold and then move up, right? For fuck's sake. I'm not sure why I'm swearing here. I'm probably annoyed that I'm 9 ticks down. Okay, let's fast forward a bit. Okay, I'm playing the range here to the downside. Over here was here on the same level at the top. Looking for a move to the downside. Fast forward a bit. So there goes the fill. The offers overhead. Let's fast forward a bit. Does it work in my favor? Well. It's a new 5-minute candle.
News event in 5 minutes.
Ooh, I'm holding a key down. I'm sorry. This is my bad. I thought, whoa, that's going quick, but Oh, this is a later trade. Wait. I screw up. I'm sorry. So this is where we were, right? Here's event in 5 minutes. Oh, okay. About here. Okay. So we're still in the trade. Goes in my favor. It's going down. Not a lot, but they're a bit showing up. Quite a lot, actually. But still not inevitable. And, right, we're trading the range, right? I'm over the flatten button. The bits are gone now.
Filled.
Okay, and this is kind of the... this is how it went the whole week. More or less. And it's slowly getting annoying. Because the range was respected 3 times already, right? So is this a particularly bad trade? I don't know. Why would this not have been a bad trade? This one worked out, right? This makes it difficult for me in my head. It's hard to deal with that, to be honest. I'm not sure what's going on, right? What's the wrong part of it? So I tried the short, it went up. Let's see. Oh, I placed a new entry here just when after it broke. There are lots of bits here forming. It broke out. I place an entry for along here. It visits my level. Do I remove it? I think I removed it. Right, and eventually I get
Filled.
it. Okay. So it broke out of that area. It is above this key level. Price just went up, starts to rotate over here, and then I place my long order.
Filled.
I get the fill there. New 5 minute on the Nasdaq.
Filled.
And I get stopped out. Right. It broke out. I think it's like 3.5 points or something. And then I pulled back, and then I tried an entry. With bits supporting it at the bottom. So let's fast forward a bit. It eventually, I don't know. Does it work eventually? I don't know. Let's see. Wait, what happens here? I think I switched to Sim after this. Right, I think I switched to Sim. Do I? Oh, I'm visiting a Nasdaq. Look, and there goes the trade, right, that I had in mind. So here, I enter at the rotations, but it just decides to visit the opening range high. And then it works. Right, so this would have been the perfect entry, but there are 0 rotations. And there are rotations here after it broke this key level. So, yeah. I'm confused, to be honest. I'm not sure if I take more than these trade, do I? Or not? I don't think so. No, this is it. Then today...
Alright, overnight high.
I'm a little less tense. I didn't do my hair today. But I decided let's have the recording on. The Zoom call, right? Let's have that on. to see if I can improve my
Right.
trading.
And we get down.
Let's see where I first trade.
Follow through range low of 70, 27.
Oh, my recording is
Not that much in
messed
it.
up.
It ran from the two axis where
Two.
Let's see. Right, it broke out, and then we have bits coming in and volume nodes. So that's after it broke this key level, right? Let's see if we can get the continuation.
Clear that 39, like Vicky said.
So I get a fill of one.
Those offers at 38 seem to be pulling. See that 38, 206. Now they're gone.
So this looks good on paper, I guess.
This indicates we could release some of this upside.
Nasdaq
Removed
doesn't do that.
unfilled
good
orders.
volume on that push.
I
increasing.
removed my one
Mhm.
unfilled
The upside,
order
right?
I had. I'm in with one
Well,
contract.
so far.
Yeah, exactly.
This last candle sucked. Look at it, it's just died to death. It went pop.
I think they're talking about
Slow
gold,
pace
to be
of death.
honest.
Look at that. Yeah, 30 is a good level.
The heat, the
Just took a
footprint is fixed.
weirdly fat short on gold that happened within seconds, my god.
Weirdly
Your
fast.
heart rate.
To be honest, the guys talking about gold, also in Discord and on the Zoom call, it's confusing, right? We're basically trading the ES, also in the Star Course, and of course anyone can trade anything they like, but there's so much talk the past days about gold, and yeah, for one thing you need to have a lot of margin to just be able to buy a contract for that. That's one thing, and I personally don't want to jump into a market I haven't been educated on. And right, so I could decide to ditch the Zoom call, which is fine, but it's also in Discord.
Palpitating.
People keep talking about it, right? So it's kind of
Yeah, I was like, I haven't traded this in so long. What's going on here?
I did the same one. 2058. Oh, I went in at 2058.4.
So the trade is working.
Where'd
out
you
now,
get him?
3 ticks.
28.58.4.
58.4, let me tell you. Me.
Yes, that was
58.
my little
I got
indicator.
59 actually, damn.
Let's fast forward a little bit.
I haven't even
Same
thought
thing,
about
Mark
that.
says.
Yeah, I was going to say, is it it's different? Yeah. Uh-oh. Did he
Sometimes like a couple pennies different. It's not going to be a lot more, but I'd probably
Uh,
guess in the same range, like 380 to 40ish.
yeah, the worst bit's the margin.
Yeah.
Just merge.
Gabriel, you've asked me what brackets I'm using,
News event in
Going on.
5 minutes.
and profit target was dollars. But it's quite a low initial profit target, 2015, but it's not really what this one's about. I've got
Filled.
two trailers that are really
Okay, so I scratched the trade because it doesn't really work in my favor so far. I'm not sure what happens afterwards, but it goes down.
Thought of it.
And then it goes in my
Balance and
favor. Yeah. I don't know. You tell me. It's a difficult one, this one. Let's see, there was at least one more trade.
Nah.
This is a really interesting one.
Who's trying to hold out some of the
resistance.
Where do I enter? This is.
This
this
is
is
a view killer.
Right, it's this. I'm placing my order after the second breakout here. So it broke out of this level with an impulse, then it starts to rotate, and I enter within the volume nodes here. That is the theory at least. There are also some bits underneath. Yeah, that's the theory I have.
Uh-huh. Closing trading view with 8 windows on it.
Filled.
To help.
Filled.
Let's see.
View killer.
And I can immediately stop that.
Good
I
though.
can just let it play.
Filled. Filled.
Why does it do that when I enter the trade. I'm so confused now. Look at me being confused.
Last
It's
chance
annoying.
to dance at that 37 quarter.
Puts in not a call.
Right.
Think we're
Okay,
gonna
this is
dump
an
some
interesting one.
buy stops, or dump some buyers, sell stops.
Okay, I trust the next 36 level
Traded a
now.
puts in not a call.
Bit lower. Same trade, a bit lower.
There goes gold. Damn.
I did the puts on gold. I told you guys the puts so you could sell them, but I got long the calls.
Wait a minute.
Just kidding. Long the
Look,
puts,
I'm
I got
following
12 of them.
this.
That's a pretty big initial position, but I'm pretty convinced.
Or push higher. I had this level in mind though, but still.
I don't know. I could be wrong. My loss would be $2,000 on a wrong trade, and my payout would probably be 10. So that's a pretty good RR.
5-1.
I'm just trying to look for the short and gold, but it seems like I would have just had to mark it in
Oh
here.
yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well, there you go. That 50.
Yeah.
What I'm annoyed about is that it went at my level and the trade worked out, right? But I didn't get a fill there.
Short it all.
All these 40s now.
I think I flattened this one. Yeah,
Blow
that's-
it, you.
There's 2 now.
For sure.
It's whipping.
37.
right.
Definitely
Okay.
harder to manage.
Here we go.
I'm finding it harder to manage the lot. You know, you have to be more on the ball.
But I'm still at
Yeah,
the
for
36
sure. It's
level.
whipping
Level of
around
interest. It's
so
also a
much.
volume valley.
Reminds me
Guys-
of my NASDAQ days. Jesus.
For
Yeah.
equities, there's some pretty good support for those of you still trading equities. Pretty good support here, 36 to 37. So
Okay. So that's what I had in mind, right? I already placed my order here. Volume valley. I saw this line here. George calls it out even. Literally, right? Let's
You're fading.
replay it for the fun.
Harder to manage. I'm finding it harder to manage the lot. You know, you have to be more on the ball.
yeah, for sure.
It's whipping around so much.
Reminds me
Guys-
of my NASDAQ days. Jesus.
For
Yeah.
equities, there's some pretty good support for those of you still trading equities. Pretty good support here, 36 to 37. So if you're fading, watch that level. But 36,
Filled.
37 could hold out as support. Maybe even down to the 35s, which is the opening range high. Here we are,
Filled.
pretty much.
Sorry,
so
I
be
might
careful.
take Jason reverse here actually. Just hope.
So there you go. That was the day, right? I got in with a contract and got stopped out immediately at 36 exactly. So yes, this has been a fairly costly week because of all these stops. I don't think I had my profit target hit once, except when I was trading in the elite room, which wasn't recorded. I was in there with George. We had one successful trade and one failed one that took a stop. Yeah. I need to fix. Oh, that's the wrong button. I need to fix my. I think it was here somewhere. I need to fix this over here, so it's lining up at the correct side. I kind of changed my layout a tiny bit, so I'm gonna fix that. Yeah, you can see how annoyed I am, right? I'm really trying to make this work, to make trading work, to figure out how to approach it correctly. I'm pretty sure I'm not over trading. This was my entry here, but I've built because I saw Nasdaq dropping, then it goes in my favor. It broke out here, and then I tried to enter in the rotations for the move to the upside. That immediately failed. Then it went down to this strong support level, which is also here, one of my levels, and then it goes straight down through it. But yeah, even George calls it out. So to be honest, you could say don't flatten your trades like this one, but as soon as I just let my stop run, it just gets hit. So I basically flatten the trades or break even the trades that would have worked out, and I let the trades that hit my full stop just go however they want to go. So yeah. I don't know. I feel less stressed, but I'm freaking annoyed, as you can tell. So I hope it gets better somehow. And again, I really want to make this work. I'm doing all I can to make this work. I'm trying to understand what I'm doing wrong. I'm trying to listen to the Zoom call to get some extra help. But even the things they say, they're just, I don't know, they don't, you can't really follow them. And I already drew the conclusion that you can't follow the Zoom call. But totally without it, and I used it now, I think twice this week, and before that week I didn't use it at all. Yeah, I'm still figuring out what I can do better, because I don't think this level is not bad, right? The level is not bad. There are rotations here, and they're going upwards, right? They're not going down. Sure, this is a key level. This is also a key level. So yeah, I'm puzzled. So I'm curious if somebody has some feedback on this, and thank you for watching.